All right, casting blue. That's it. I got no set intro. Intros are for wusses. No, but back to what I was saying, dude. I don't remember what I was saying, so cross that.
Actually, never mind.
Yeah. No, week 1, Switch 2. How you feeling?
Dude, shoot. I pretty. I don't know. Like it's like good. Like of course, like it's like a new system that a new Nintendo system that being, um, shoot. Of course, we love Nintendo.
Right.
Shoot, man. Like I can't help but feel it's like a little lackluster. I don't know. Like maybe that's just me, but I just feel like I haven't been spending as much time as I wanted to. Like the only game I've really been playing is Mario Kart, and like we said before, like we're live right now, right?
Yeah.
Or not live, but we're like recording, right? But
yeah.
Like we were saying before the episode, like there isn't like too many games to play right now, like that take like full capability of the Switch 2. And then like of course like it's fun going back to Zelda, but like I'm not sure if I'm ready to like really fully commit like a full replay through. Like I already beat the game, like especially like Breath of the Wild. Like I did so much in that game. I'm not sure if I'm ready to just like replay it or something like that. Like
makes sense.
Like we said, like I'm maybe like Pokemon or something like that's like a more casual game, but like
more linear.
I don't know, but yeah, shit. But
yeah, that's what I was saying.
I don't know, like I'm excited for it, but shoot, I think I was more excited for the anticipation, or maybe it was more the anticipation
than the actual product itself.
Yeah, but I'm still having a good time with it. I'm still enjoying it. It's still a nice little system, and that's just the thing. It's like every like. I don't know, like maybe it's just like the launch games or something, but like I feel like every system has that little dud and not dud, but that little
like there's nothing to do
in the beginning. Yeah. Like
well, I mean,
I remember like the Switch 1 felt like that when it came out.
Yeah,
I'm fighting it.
No, but also a month from now we got Donkey Kong. Ain't that like the first 3D Donkey Kong since 64?
Yeah.
So it's been a minute.
And I'm excited for that game. Yeah, shoot.
To be honest, bro, I'm not a big fan of like Donkey Kong, so I mean, I'm looking forward to it, but I'm not gonna be like I'm gonna pre-order that, Yeah.
Like,
I'll get it if I see it or something, but I'm not looking for it.
No, I'm definitely gonna get it. I'm not the biggest fan of Donkey Kong, but
you Nintendo weeb.
Shoot. No, but I like my experience with like the Donkey Kong franchise is like down to like probably 2 games at most. Like I played the first Donkey Kong Country, and I played a little bit of Donkey Kong Country Returns on the 3DS. But
mine has been Country and Tropical Freeze.
What's up?
Mine's been the first one and Tropical Freeze.
I do want to play Tropical Freeze, but but I got to go back and play on the 3DS. I do want to finish that one before I move on. But
I don't know. Tropical Freeze, the soundtrack, bro. I don't know what it is about these Nintendo games, but music is a big factor for me, I feel. Like, dude, Mario Kart World, since we're on that, it feels like a love letter.
Shoot, in what ways?
I don't know if you just... Because I don't know what day it was, but I just kind of sat in the menu because I got distracted by my phone. And then I don't know where you just hear Super Mario 64 music playing, the staff roll credit theme, but it's like in the jazz band type of ensemble, and I'm just like, they did not have to do that, bro.
No, yeah, like that. No,
they did not have to go back that far.
I love like I'll be like in the, like I remember like
Luigi's Mansion's themes in there too.
Yeah, dude,
it's
they got
crazy,
a lot of music in that game. Like I remember, like I was just driving in the middle of the night, and I started hearing like the Galaxy music. I was like, wow, man,
dude, yeah. But it's more like an upbeat, like swing type of feel.
No, shoot, no, that shit hit, bro. Like,
and I'm like, and I thought Mario Kart 8 music was good.
Yeah, man.
This they went beyond, bro. Is it worth the $80? No.
No, definitely not. I mean, I don't know. Like, well, gee, I don't know. Like, cause I don't know, cause. I don't see myself playing this too long. And like honestly, like there's like I don't know. I think I need more to like the actually like online battle system or some shit. Like I need more like a proper ranking system. I think I don't know. I don't know, cause I say that, and I still play games like Fortnite, but like
no, I mean, but you're also not like a big Mario Kart guy. I've noticed. Not like I am.
Not the biggest, but like I do like playing casually
Yeah,
and
yeah.
like and playing with friends. That does help, like
Mm-hmm.
help me want to play. But
Yeah.
like, yeah, like once I get like all the collectibles and stuff, I'm pretty much out. Like, like once
You
it's like
just
that was a rated
100%
daily.
and like that's it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, no, I did that and then I just kept playing for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
Mm.
So I'm
No,
surprised it only totaled out to like 160 hours. I feel like I spent a lot more time on it.
no, and like definitely that's it seems to be like the general consensus. Like a lot of people love Mario Kart like 8 Deluxe and like shoot, that's the reason they support it for so long. I had a whole ass
Yeah,
DLC pass like what a couple years after the game came out. Like
yeah.
so much people were playing that game, and like,
That's what
granted, I was playing
revived
that
it
game too
too.
for a while too. But like after I remember telling you this, but after like I got the Switch OLED or something, like I transferred all my data and then I lost the data for a bunch of my games, and Mario Kart was one of them. And I was like,
Oh, okay.
that shit was like I was in distraught. Like I lost all my vehicles and stuff, and then I remember
Yeah,
when we played, I had like two vehicles unlocked. Like I didn't have much selection. You guys whipped my ass.
and it's funny because I used the Beetle car too,
The
with the tiny wheels.
no, shoot, just that experience, that like that's what like got me off of Mario Kart at
Yeah.
first. But like I don't
No,
know,
dude.
I don't know, maybe that's just I don't know. I think I don't know.
I don't know. This one
I say
feels
that but
very fresh, bro.
I put a lot of time into this Mario Kart. I say all that, but I put a lot of time into this Mario Kart,
Yeah,
especially Knockout Tour, dude. I'm not gonna
dude,
lie.
I love Knockout Tour because
Yeah, dude,
it's
it is pretty
difficult.
fun.
It's hard, bro. It's hard, but I love it.
I feel like maybe I'm just projecting my past Mario Kart experiences onto this one. Maybe this. I feel like look at that. I'm still putting hella hours into this game. Okay,
Yeah. Well,
it's
so
a fun
far
game.
I'm surprised I only have 10, but it's
Shoot,
only.
like it does like update weirdly, right? Like it doesn't like
I hate
update like
that
a
about
normal system.
Nintendo, man. It's like it updates
Yeah,
every 5 hours.
there's some weird crap like
Yeah, I hate it, man. Because
no, it's
PlayStation
goofy.
does it every hour, and
Yeah, I
Steam
feel like
does
that's
it
just a
like
lot more accurate.
every minute.
Well, I say because there's no way I put like 7 hours in this game already. Like shoot, like
No, I'm like I
I
feel like
say
I've
I
put
probably should
more.
work. Definitely.
Because it's the only thing I've been playing for the past week.
Yeah,
I haven't done
like
anything
oh
else.
definitely. No shoot.
I upgraded Breath of the Wild, but I spent like 30 minutes on that just checking out the new visuals and stuff. But other than that, I haven't really done anything.
Me neither. Yeah, honestly, I'm playing like shoot. Shit before like
Mario
yeah.
Kart
Like
has me hooked.
I was excited to play other games like on the system. Like excited to go back to like a Nintendo system because I've been playing like a lot of other systems.
Same
But
here, bro.
I found myself as like if it's not Mario Kart, I'm pretty much not playing it or something.
Yeah.
But like the shoot. Like right now, I'm playing Ark right now. Shoot.
On the Switch.
I like heck no on the freaking PS5.
Yeah, yeah. I got it on the Switch too, just for fun.
Shoot. Yeah, I bought it a couple years ago on the Switch.
Yeah.
It's pretty fun.
It was like $10 a week ago, about a couple weeks ago, and I'm like,
It's
I
five
might as
dollars
well,
right
dude.
now,
I'm like, I might as well.
dude. It's $5 right now.
Or dang it, I should have waited.
Shoot, I'm pretty sure I bought it at full price or something. Like,
Yeah, no, but I'm
barely
like,
one
I'm like, I might as well, dude. It's only like $10 on the Switch, portable, dinosaurs. What more can I ask for?
shoot. Yeah, I had it on the PS4 first before I got it on the Switch.
Yeah.
I loved it so much. I was like, shoot, I want to play this in the portability of my bed, and it wasn't bad. Like, I remember dude, I don't know if if you look back like a couple years ago, it was like unplayable basically. They had to like wait a few years to like get this big old patch that made it basically playable.
On the Switch?
Yeah.
Really?
Like if you look back to like videos years ago, man, like when it first came out, it was like you were lucky to open the game. Like,
Well, the Switch one was it sucks.
no, but I mean,
Such a garbage system
I mean,
in comparison.
yeah, it's not the best system, but
Yeah.
like, I mean, like look at games like Doom. Like if you know what
Mhm.
you're doing with the system, you can make great
Yeah,
things
yeah, yeah.
happen. Like
You-
that's nowhere. It's not the Switch's fault that
No,
Arc couldn't
it's
fucking
not.
open. Because like look at it now. Like at least it's playable.
Yeah.
That's definitely up to developers.
Yeah, yeah. No, but like that's the one thing that gets me about other people. Moving on. People are complaining about the price. I didn't think 400 was too bad for the Switch.
Yeah, it's not the worst.
I'm like, you guys paid 700 for a PS5, right?
700. It was 700.
I think at release it was 700, and that was during COVID, bro.
Did it drop or something? I don't remember paying
I
700.
think it dropped.
Maybe
I don't
was
remember.
it 700?
I don't know, but it was like a bizarre price. And I'm like,
No, shoot.
another complaint that really gets, really grinds my gears. It's like, well, it's not up to the up to par with the PlayStation or the Xbox. I'm like, it's not supposed to. It's Nintendo. You don't get a Nintendo console just say I'm gonna play all the AAA games, man. No, you get it for Mario or any of the other exclusives. You know, usually in a household, it's you got Nintendo and something else.
And granted, the AAA consoles, I mean, the AAA games are
they're coming over.
Third-party games, they don't even look too bad now. Like I'm playing Fortnite on here, like I don't even feel like ashamed that I'm playing Fortnite on the Fortnite on the Switch anymore. Like it's actual
just Fortnite now.
Yeah, it's just Fortnite. It's not a grounded. It's not a downgraded.
It's not. Fortnite. Yeah. It's like, but even then, dude, it's like with the Switch One, you wouldn't get it for. I'm gonna play, Minecraft, or not Minecraft. That's a bad example, but like I'm gonna play Fortnite on Switch. But no, you got it for. At the time, Mario Odyssey, Legend of Zelda, Pokemon.
Yeah.
Dude, Pokemon's like a new game, speaking of that.
Oh, yeah, speaking of Pokemon, yeah.
Dude, I love it, bro.
Like I said, that's probably the one game I will fucking replay just because that is like a whole new fresh coat of paint. Like,
I don't even need to replay it. I just got to buy the DLC for it.
It just runs better. It just looks better.
It runs way better, bro.
It just runs better. It doesn't look better.
I think it looks better, man.
Yeah, it looks sharper, but it...
Sharper, yeah. I don't think people are pixelated in the background anymore.
Yeah. It does look better. Like the Pokemon, especially, like like they all not like especially like the ones in the distance. Like I guess it does look better to an extent, but the environments are still like much to be desired.
Textures itself, they're still meh, but
yeah, exactly,
it makes up for it in the way it runs.
Looking up a mountain, spawning in. No, but that's why I'm excited for ZA, cause there's like I'm like, I don't know, the architecture and stuff looks nice. Like that shouldn't be too much of a problem. It looks a lot better. If
Violet looks, if Gen 9 looks this good, I don't know. I think they can do pretty good with Legends. I'm just a little bummed out. Legends Arceus hasn't got an update. I thought it was gonna be like one of those that we're gonna get, the Switch 2 treatment.
Yeah. It did come out a minute ago, but I guess a lot of these games they upgraded. It's like what they updated New Super Mario Bros. Yeah. So like So like I don't see why they can't update any of the. Like, you're right.
I know. Like, at least make it run 60 frames, dude. That'll make me happy.
Oh shoot. Yeah, but so like any other games you've been playing on your Switch though, like
no.
Besides Mario Kart, like any other games you've been going back to?
No.
Shoot.
No, I did Zelda the other day, like an hour of it when I was streaming, and that was nice because, dude, but I was like away from the actual game itself. I was doing something else, and then once I got back, get on with it already. Dude, the companion app for it, the Zelda.
How's that? I haven't tried that out.
That's pretty sick, bro. It kind of unlocks the whole map for you.
Yeah, so tell me, like, have you tried out, like, what exactly does it do?
So let's say, like, best example I can give is if you don't have like a shrine, for example, you don't have to find it with the sensor or whatever it's called in game. You can just look on the map in the phone, and it'll take you to it.
You just like see it like on your phone?
Because it tracks via the phone. It's connected to the game.
Even if it's not like unlocked on your in-game map?
Yeah. Your phone becomes the map pretty much.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
It's pretty sick, actually. Because I'm like, this is going to help me with the towers. It's going to help me with a lot of things. Because my map's pretty much all dark blue.
Yeah, trying to 100% that thing. I'm like, that's going to be nice.
And I'm like, this is going to be so nice for the hard upgrades.
Do you only have Breath of the Wild? Like, do you know if they have like something like that for Tears of the Kingdom?
They do have the exact same thing for Tears of the Kingdom, and I think more since you got the building thing mechanic going on over there.
Okay.
You can share creations via the app.
Oh, I do remember hearing something about that.
Yeah, it's really sick.
Okay. No, actually, I might have to check that out. Actually, hold on.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Because as much as I put a lot of time in the Breath of the Wild, and that's not the game I'm willing to go back to, but I will go back to Tears of the Kingdom and finish that up, or maybe even like 100% it or something.
So, speaking of Zelda, I recently like really kind of just jumped into the lore of it.
Mm-hmm.
So, if I'm not mistaken, it goes into 3 different timelines. Am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong. No. Yeah, like
it goes bizarre. Yeah.
Dude, I have the book with me. I can if I can find the page, we can.
I was really looking into it. I'm like, Isn't it like Ocarina of Time where the timeline splits into three?
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
crazy. So technically, you don't need to play the other ones. I'm thinking, and you can just technically start at Ocarina of Time.
Yeah, I mean, like they're all their own contained
I mean,
story. You
yeah.
don't
I
need to
mean,
play any
technically,
of
they're
it. You
all
don't have to
just
like,
self-contained.
yeah, like it. I mean, like, yeah, like I'm not sure what the timeline's about. Like it doesn't really make sense. Like I don't know, because like I feel like that was just like a thing to like satisfy the fans, because like there's not
Mm-hmm.
really anything in game to like really like. I mean,
Connect
there
it
are
to
like
the other
little like
one.
hints, or like they might be like little like tidbits, or like
Easter
maybe
egg.
like little
Yeah.
Easter eggs and stuff. But like there's not really like anything like you don't have to play this game to like understand this game. Like there's only like very limited games
Mm-hmm.
that do that, like Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. Like that's a game you might want to like play play the first one first before you play the sequel.
And then the
And
Toon Link
maybe to an
timeline.
extent, Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. That's a game that
Yeah.
takes place one after the other, but you don't have to play one to understand the other or anything like that. Like
Gotcha.
they're all pretty much their own games and their own
Huh.
stories.
I don't know, but I was looking at, like there was an image with the timelines, and I'm like, this is crazy, bro. How deep it
No, it
goes.
was crazy to hear that, like get into like the lore and stuff. It is a crazy
Yeah.
little series.
I don't know. Just with like what
But I
I've
love it.
played so far with Breath of the Wild, it's got me hooked. Where you kind of
Oh
just
man,
like
Breath of the Wild is
go
an
around,
awesome
just
game.
like it makes you feel like you're actually Link, who's been asleep for more than a century.
Shoot, I hear you. Like shoot, like going
Yeah.
back to my first time playing the game, it was pretty just freaking mesmerizing going through everything. It was a wonderful experience, man. I hope you enjoy that
Yeah.
shit, man.
I didn't think I was gonna actually enjoy the game. I don't know.
Oh really, man? Yeah, you're not the biggest Zelda fan.
No, I'm not.
I don't think
Well,
like I think you
now I
tried
am.
Ocarina of Time, right?
No, I tried out Majora's Mask on the 3DS, and I'm just
Majora's
like,
Mask.
this is
Ooh.
weird.
No, yeah, that's the weird one to try, especially like just getting out like the
Yeah,
that
and
first
it's
like
like,
it's like the tutorial area. That's
yeah,
even like kind of weird unless you're
it's like, and you're
like
timed. You don't have a map, and I'm like, I put it down, and I went back to it. And I'm like, I don't know what's going on.
no, dude. There's two I can recommend on the like on there's two I can recommend on the 3DS, dude.
Hmm.
Majora's Mask if you're really feeling the series, like go to that one. But try either Ocarina of Time or A Link Between Worlds, man.
Well, I have the Nintendo 64. I have the expansion pass on the Switch now, so I think I'm just
Yeah, no, you play
gonna,
Ocarina of Time on play
yeah,
the
I think I'm just
OG.
gonna do Ocarina of Time, either
Ooh,
for the
but
YouTube
and
series or on my own.
there was a part in the game that you're gonna wish you would play the 3DS version for, just because like the controls are so outdated. But it's only for one temple. If you get past that,
Hmm.
you don't
Gotcha.
it's the water temple. I'm gonna go ahead and say that. I'm going to spoil it. But like
Water levels.
if you don't have like in the 3DS version, they make it just a button
Hmm.
click to equip like this item that makes you like either sink to the bottom or float to the top. But in the N64 version, you gotta you gotta press pause, go through your whole menu, go through your right three times, unequip the item, unpause it, and fucking
I don't want to play this
you
game
gotta do that
anymore.
each time. You gotta do that like at least like 30 times, like through the whole dungeon. You gotta unequip and
Jeez.
re-equip this one item, like like like
Yeah.
shit. Like
Yeah, I
yeah,
don't.
if you
I
can find
don't
a way
think
to
this
get it
game's
on the
worth it.
3DS, like, if you can find a way to get the recording on the 3DS, or if you can
Well, I have it. My
bear
3DS is modded, dude.
try it, man. Try to fucking get the
Yeah,
recordings for it. And get
that's the thing.
or capture.
I tried Majora's Mask and on 3DS. I'm like, this isn't it, bro. I'm getting
No, that's
timed.
definitely a weird
I
one.
hate being timed. There's no map.
No, you'll get a map, but you got to like I said,
It's
that's a weird
weird.
one, man.
Yeah.
You almost gotta follow a tutorial to like understand what you're doing
Yeah. I'm
sometimes,
like,
like
I
especially for
feel
that
like I
first
jumped into
tutorial
the
area.
wrong game.
No, yeah, definitely. No, definitely, man. I cannot recommend Majora's Mask as a first Zelda game, man.
Yeah. And before that, I'm looking at reviews like this is like probably the best Zelda game ever. I'm like, you're wrong.
No, it is. No, because when it is, dude. Because like it's a Zelda game like no other, man. You got to play
Hmm.
other Zelda games to understand what makes this Zelda game so
Hmm.
special.
Gotcha. But also here's the darkest one.
It is dark. It's dark as heck.
Really.
Yeah, that's what makes it, like all the subtext in the game, just like the actual stuff what's going on, like the whole overarching plot. Everybody's gonna die in 3 days, so like
Nice.
like some people are just dealing with grief in different ways, and like just
Yeah.
it's and then there's just like the story that you get from that, just people are just gonna have you do different tasks, just because they are
Mhm.
grieving in different ways, or just other people are just I don't know, it's just you're just dealing with a whole town and a whole civilization that knows they're
That's
gonna die
going
in a few
nuts.
days,
Yeah.
and like it's crazy, yeah. And there's a lot of sad moments in the game, and it's a lot of crazy moments. It's a nice game, man. Like I said, you got to play other Zelda games to understand what makes this one so special.
Gotcha. Yeah. Maybe after I beat Breath of the Wild, I'll try to dip my toes into one of the older games. You know what game looks really fun? And I'm glad I got the GBA expansion because I can actually record if I do
What's
decide
that?
to do that. Is
What game?
I think the Minish Cap.
I heard a lot of good things about the Minish Cap. That's like one of the few Zelda games I haven't played.
Really? What games have you
Yeah.
played?
Have I played?
Yeah, for Zelda.
I played Zelda 1. Oh, you're the first one.
Yay!
I haven't played Zelda 2. That's like a fucking.
I hear that's like
heard,
a
like,
whole different.
it's like a whole different
Yeah.
genre type shit, and it's hard. But I want to get into it, but I never took the time to. Um, I've played but not beaten A Link to the Past. That's one of my next games I really got to play.
Hey,
That's
isn't
for
that
the
the
Super
Game
NES.
Boy one that we bought? No, which ones do we have? That we bought together at Dark Side.
At Dark Side.
I got the
Game
chest
Boy
right
ones.
here. My chest right here. Hold on. My chest of Game Boys. Hold on.
Shoot.
Yeah, it is Link's Awakening for the Game Boy Color.
Yeah, it did come out for the Game Boy.
Ah, dang!
Yeah.
I could just play it on that. No, but they have a Switch remake, don't they?
They have not a remake. Wait, what game?
Link's Awakening.
You said Link's Awakening? Yeah, that's the one they have a Switch remake of. Yeah,
Gotcha. I might just get it for that.
that's kind of like a sequel to I think a Link to the Past or.
Oh,
No,
you're
actually,
talking
no,
about
is
Links
it?
to the Past.
Yeah, Link to the Past.
Oh,
Yeah,
oops, I'm
yeah.
confused. Never mind. Sorry, I got excited because I'm like, hey,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
the one
you
we
can play
bought.
it too.
Yeah.
No, but like they're both on Game Boy, though. But that's why it confused me.
Yeah. That's why it confused me.
Yeah, Link to the Past. Link's Awakening. That is a good game. I did play that one. I would have forgot that if you didn't mention that, honestly. Um,
Yeah.
I did. Yeah, that is a great one.
Yeah,
Definitely play the remake, man. That shit is so nice. If you can, like, especially with the Switch 2 update, like, it runs a lot better.
Really? I'm
Yeah.
not surprised you got an update. So what am I saying?
Shoot. I played Ocarina of Time,
Mhm.
Majora's Mask.
What?
No, dude, no, like, especially like all the masks, dude. Like the four main transformation mask, like that's what really makes the game, dude. Like being able to turn into a Deku or a Goron or then a Zora, and then at the end of the game, if you 100% all the masks, you get like a mask of like basically like a deity, dude. Like he's like a fucking god. You can like
That's what I
one tap
heard.
the freaking
Yeah.
bosses. It's crazy.
All right.
Yeah,
All right, laddie. But this is right. Remind me. Let me cut you off right there because I got just kind
Yeah,
of
for sure.
some kind of popped in my head. Isn't like technically every Link like a different reincarnation of like how do I explain this? My mind is making the thing up, but my mouth doesn't spit it out.
No,
Like,
you're good.
Isn't every single game like a descendant of the past Link, or something like that?
Yeah, kinda. So
Essentially.
the lore yeah, and like the lore was there was I forget who exactly it was. It may have been actually I don't want to say exactly the definitive lore, but in the
Mhm.
beginning there was a I want to say it was Hylia.
The
It
hero.
was, yeah, it was the Hylia was the like kind of the descendant of Zelda. All the Zeldas are like descendants of each other. And then there was I want to say it was Demise, but I'm not too sure. I just know there was like a big bad evil guy. We know that.
Yeah.
And then he's what no, because no, actually that doesn't make sense because Demise couldn't set the curse on Hylia because he set the curse on Link and Zelda.
Mhm.
So I'm trying to think how this actually played out.
Like I
I-
feel like
there's
there's
a
got to be an
spirit-
explanation why they're being reborn constantly.
No, yeah, because there was a spirit of a hero, or no, wait, okay, I think I remember. Okay, so Hylia is a goddess, and she favored Link, and like because he had like a just because wait, no, I think back in ancient times, Hylia, when she was a goddess, like she favored like this like hero that he was like always just heroic, always thinking of others. His main like his main action for fighting, was for his friends or whatever. He was just really heroic, and so
Yeah.
like she just favored this guy. So after he died, like she made sure to find his spirit. She dubbed it the spirit of the hero, and that's where we find the first Link. And then Link always has like the spirit of the hero, and so like every time like Link dies, the spirit of the hero gets reborn into just a new Link type shit.
That's wild.
And then Yeah, and like I said, the first Link, he got into a fight with some guy named Demise who like cursed the spirit of the hero, saying like I like wherever the spirit of the hero lies, evil's gonna always follow. This wherever like he was, like he just was for like pure malice or some shit. So
Yeah.
like I know he just set a curse on the actual spirit, I guess, and then just so like they're in an endless cycle of just always a war, I guess.
That's crazy. There's
And
got
then
to
the
be a
princess,
game where the cycle's broken.
yeah, and then Hylia, or yeah, Hylia is like just a descendant of every Zelda. So like
Mm-hmm.
Hylia had a baby named it Zelda. Then Zelda grew up. Then every like like it's pretty goofy, but in the lore, there's like
Yeah.
every Zelda names their daughter Zelda. So there's always just a continual line of Zeldas.
Huh.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
at least that's just what the theory is, I guess, because there's always a Princess Zelda, and they have the blood of the same Zelda that's
Yeah.
previous. Like they're actually blood related, while like Link is related by spirit.
Mm-hmm. That's
And
crazy,
they're
dude.
actually like the same links. Yeah. There's actually like a link that's not even supposed to be related to the link, but like he found the Triforce and just like kind of made him his own. He's like, no, I'm gonna be here type shit. Like,
Isn't it? Where were we before this? I kind of just got sidetracked.
yeah, we were. I don't know. We kind of just like we
I don't
were
know.
like on a whole different. We
Yeah.
started on like talking about something else, and then we just kind of like side railed and side railed. Now we're on like a whole different topic. Like,
I don't know. I just got excited. I'm like, isn't that this? And I'm like, isn't that that?
oh yeah, I remember like I was gonna say like shit, man. We should have took notes or something or like a little
Yeah.
bit more structure.
No, but that's pretty much every
Not sure.
episode of this.
No, yeah, yeah.
I
We're talking
start
about Nintendo and
somewhere
stuff.
and I'm just like, I end up in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, we're talking about the Nintendo Switch, and then these games are all related to the Nintendo Switch, right? We can't
So
play these games on the Switch.
essentially,
Like,
dude, we're on topic. Yeah.
yeah, we're on topic here.
No, I just got excited because I'm like, isn't like every Link just a reincarnation or he's being reborn? And I kind of
Yeah,
just
it's a
wanted to explore
fascinating
that.
series, man.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like when you
I
get the
never
lore, it's
really looked
crazy.
into it until like a couple months ago. And my buddy from church, he's like, "Dude, have you played this?" I'm like, "No." He's like, "Why?" I'm like, "It's kind of gay."
Nah, dude, like, it is a. I guess like I don't know, like when you like break it down, like it's be like it's a little weird, like hey, this guy's in a skirt or whatever. You're like I don't know, but I don't
He's
know, but it
wearing a
is pretty.
skirt.
No, but it's actually a tune it, but no, but no, but
It's just a
no,
long
like
shirt.
I could see like yeah, like just when you're like first glance, if you don't know anything about the series and you're just
Yeah,
watching someone, you're
man.
like, what the hell are you what are you doing? You're like, I don't know, but
Yeah.
it's pretty epic when you're actually playing it, man. It's pretty cool.
It's the same way how I treated Elder Scrolls when Josh introduced me to them back in middle school, and I'm like, dude, that game sounds like garbage.
No, I was hooked the moment Josh started telling me about that stuff. But I remember like somebody was telling me
What?
about Micaiah's reaction the first time about that shit, and that shit had me dead right here. Like so like that's how he got me hooked about talking about like vampires and werewolves and stuff. And then I remember Micaiah was like, werewolves? Did you say werewolves? He did like a sailor accent. He's like, oh, it got me. He was like, oh my god.
No, but he's like, dude, you can interact with the knights. The knights can chase you down. I'm like, knights? That sounds kind of garbage to me.
Dude, you're crazy. Now you're like, this fucking
And he
fan of
was
that
talking. Yeah,
series.
he was talking about Oblivion at the time. I had no clue.
That's oh my god. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's insane.
and that's
Okay,
it's wild,
what
dude,
you?
because we got a remaster of it too. I'm like, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's amazing.
And I'm like, hey, and I was talking to Josh the other day. I'm like, dude, you know it's a remaster, right? He's like, there is. I'm like, yeah, dude. I'm like,
How
this
does he
is.
not know? That's,
I'm like,
he's a
this is.
busy man, I guess. But
I'm like, this is what you're missing out on. He doesn't have a console or anything, dude. I think he sold everything, dude, when he moved out.
oh shit. No, he had to do what he had to do.
Yeah, he just never really got back into it.
No, I hear you.
Yeah, he's not a nerd.
Oh shit. Sometimes like sometimes
Life
life just
happens. Yeah.
takes it back. Yeah, yeah.
No, but he was pretty hyped when he saw him. Like, dude, it looks good,
Shoot.
and
Yeah,
it,
maybe that
it
might be
was
what gets
good.
him back
Yeah,
into it.
that's the one game I completed recently. Oblivion remastered.
Oblivion remastered.
Yeah, I think it
Dude,
was
every
worth
time
the
Mario Kart,
$60.
I'm playing Ark.
What?
Cycling through those two games, Ark and Mario Kart. Honestly, I'm cycling through those two games.
Hey, we all have the game that we have to go back to regardless. For me, that's Elder Scrolls
Yeah.
Online. I just tend to go
shit.
back in between games. It's always an Elder Scrolls title for some reason that I go into between games.
It is a nice little game. I've been playing. Like
Yeah.
speaking of, dude, I've been playing Skyrim on my Switch more. Like I wanted to play that game. I like,
I need to
I
finish
just
that
like,
dude on
I
the
was just,
Switch.
I was in the middle of a quest, and then I was like, hold on, like
Yeah.
I gotta help this. I was like, yeah, so I started playing it. I was like, oh, all right. And then after work, I found myself still playing it. I was like, this so.
Well,
I mean,
now, yeah,
I
because once you hop in, like, well, now I got to finish the quest.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
And like all my build's pretty nice too.
yeah.
Oh my god, I love games like that, man. Like what was role playing games in general, man. I love.
Well, I mean, think about it. It's like I feel like I bring Breath of the Wild into this because it's a massive game. It's just like they're big games, dude. It's like they're never ending.
Breath of the Wild?
Well, I mean, just like Breath of the Wild and Skyrim and Oblivion. I feel like they're never ending games.
Dude, I mean, as a person that played through the hell out of Breath of the Wild, I mean, like, I feel like there's just a lot more to do on like Skyrim and stuff. Maybe
Well, yeah.
like, I don't know, like they definitely handle like their side quests and stuff like a lot better. Like, I feel like that's still something Nintendo's got to learn. Like, their open world isn't like Zelda's probably like the best example of it, but it still leaves a lot more to be desired compared to other games. But it's so great for what it is. Like, it's still an amazing game.
Yeah. Yeah, like
There's still a lot
Skyrim
like
is
an open world, but.
yeesh. I still haven't 100%ed Skyrim on anything.
Yeah.
Closest I've gone is on PC, and I feel like I've barely done anything. I feel like I've only done the main quest and a couple of side quests.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. I feel like I barely even scratched the surface of Skyrim, dude. There's so much I like. It's same with Elden Ring, dude. That's a game I hardly even scratched the surface on.
I can't get into that, bro. I've tried. I bought it.
You bought it and you, oh man, that's so
I
disappointing
don't
to
know.
hear,
I
man. I'm
just
sorry.
can't. I don't know if it's like because it's like the difficulty of it, or I'm just like I don't feel like learning this. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, maybe like just Souls game isn't your thing. Maybe like have you tried like a Souls game like that or?
I have Hellboy, the Web of Ward. It came out recently, about a year ago, and it's a Souls-like game. And I'm like, let me try this. I'm like, I'm a big fan of Hellboy. I'm probably gonna get into it because it's a franchise I like. And I'm like, I couldn't beat it. It's not that it was difficult. I'm just like, I don't like this format. I don't know what it was.
No, I hear you. Like, not everybody likes that shit. You know, like I mean, it is really hard to play, but it is super rewarding once you like, learn their attack patterns or like you do this cool combo that like I don't know, like it is super hard. Like there's like this part like that, like recently, like not recently, but like remember like one of the last times I played or one of the first times I played, like I was like trying to explore this castle and then like just each like each like segment of the castle was like its own challenge. It was pretty cool. And like once I like mastered like this first like, and then every time I died, I should say like every time I died, I had to restart from the beginning of this castle. So like but once I mastered like each segment, like it would take 2 seconds. So I would first die to this first section. Yeah. I'd learn it, and then I'd kill them in 2 seconds, get to the next section, and of course repeat it. But then I'd there's just I don't know, it'd just be rewarding.
Yeah.
Just
because
when you actually like.
I've tried playing Elden Ring along with like another one of my buddies on PS5, and he's like, and I'm like, dude, I can't even get past the horseman. Is that a boss fight? He's like, no, no.
Oh, the horse and the horse and the fucking
the knight and the
like,
horse. Yeah.
No, I can't even get past that shit yet, dude. Like that shit is so hard. Like, I remember I've got so close to it, but like it's super hard. You gotta be on your toes.
Yeah, I've got his health like down to like below halfway, and I'm like, I just can't get past that. And it took me a while before I could actually beat the roaming knights or whatever they are. They're just walking through the woods in that beginning area. And I'm like, I feel like I could get into it if I put more time into it, but I don't know.
No, you definitely could. No, definitely you could. Once you like,
I even made a video on it, dude, and I just I just keep dying.
No, dude, just that's gonna be the game, dude. But, like that's just gotta be something you gotta like get used to, I guess.
Yeah.
You know, like just like you're gonna die majority at the game, and that's just how it is. And then again, maybe that's just not your thing.
Probably, I don't know.
Which had me curious, like how do you feel about like roguelike games? No, like a game like Hades, that's like a popular one.
I haven't played it. I don't even know what it is, dude, to be honest.
It's oh my god.
What is that? Sounds gay.
Oh, we gotta hang up. We can't. I'm glad you invited me here, man. I gotta go. My time's over. No.
Yeah, I'm more into like RPGs, man. I recently started. You know what Final Fantasy is, right?
Yeah, of course.
Dude, there's a Pixel remaster, and I didn't even know, but I bought it for the Switch. It was a $70 game just because it has like
Holy crap.
the first 6 games, but like fully redone in like this pixel art style,
Uh-huh.
and it's dang, I'm holding it up like I can show you.
Oh my god.
I'm stupid. Um, anyways, it's like fully done as like Gen 3 Pokemon art style,
Uh-huh.
but it's like fully turn based, and I'm like I've only gotten through. I haven't finished full of the full first game, but I got like 20
Uh-huh.
hours on that game, dude. And I'm like, this is the kind of games I'm into. It's weird.
Oh, you're enjoying it, man?
I'm enjoying it, dude. It's like you get a brawler, a knight, no, not a thief, a healing wizard, and a dark wizard.
I
So you
love
get
that,
yeah,
dude.
you get a little bit of everything.
Dude, I'm gonna have to get it. I'm gonna have to try that. Like, that might be something to look into, dude. For me, like, shit, I'm gonna have to
Yeah,
try that.
it's
Yeah,
like
definitely send me some screenshots and shit. I definitely want to see what it looks like, and
shoot.
like,
Let me do that
I'm
now.
definitely gonna do my own research to see what the game's all about.
Let me
Or,
just
I mean, of course, I know what it's all about, but
yeah.
I never even like heard about this.
Well,
You
I've
said it's
never
like a six
gotten
and
like
one. Like,
it's yeah 6 games in one. It's out for PS every console pretty much, but I'm like
it totally flew under my radar.
no, and it's like well it was a shadow drop a couple years ago,
Oh shit. Okay.
but I'm like if it's a pixel game, I'm just gonna get it for the Switch.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Oh
like
yeah, definitely, dude. Like
yeah, I'm
that.
like
Like
I don't know why I
that's how I
correlate
feel.
that with like Nintendo. It's
No,
weird.
because like it's just so perfect to like 'cause, like it's not like a like graphically like it's not like a high fidelity game, you know.
No,
It's not
yeah,
like
it's
pushing the switch or anything. Like it's like
no,
perfect. Like, that's what Nintendo's like.
yeah,
Just you're right. That's just like what it's
and
perfect
it's more
for,
like a
man. Like
casual game.
oh, what's up?
It's more like a casual kind of game. Here, I sent you a good
Oh shoot.
screenshot.
Wait, let me check it out.
If it lets me send it, dude. Oh my god. Oh
No,
my
I got it.
god. But I think the game is pretty fun.
No, definitely, man. No, like I'm playing through a game called Divinity with my cousin right now, and that's
Oh,
pretty fun. It's like
good.
no, dude, it's not like so. It's a lot like Dungeons and Dragons, basically.
Hmm.
Like it's kind of goofy, like and it's not goofy, but like
It can
so
get
well like
goofy.
yeah, so it's RPG. It's an RPG. It's a role
Hmm.
playing game. So like we start by picking out like out of a set of characters who we want. So, you know, we can pick like we could be a human, we
Yeah.
could be a dwarf, we could be a skeleton, we could be like a redead, like a skeletal dude, or there's like a lizard race and other stuff, and
Hmm.
yeah, there's just a lot of stuff we can pick from, and so like our main party is gonna have 4 people, but we start off with the two or whoever's playing at first, whatever real players are playing. So
Hmm.
like I said, me and my cousin. So there's 2 people. He was a dwarf. I was an undead, skeleton.
Yeah.
Um, it's kind of like a board game type like game. So like it's kind of like overhead type,
Uh-huh.
but like I don't know. So like you have to like it's kind of like strategical. You have to take account like a lot of stuff in the room. So like if there's like a barrel of oil, and like I can like throw that, and like the oil will like spread around, and so like enemies
You
will
got
like
to
get
think
stuck
about
in
it.
the
Yeah.
oil or some shit. Then we could set the oil on fire. And then like for me,
Sick.
I'm an undead, so like the poison will like heal me. I can like use blood to heal me or some stuff. So like
Hmm.
when I kill someone, I can like stand just in their bloody pile and heal up or something. It's a crazy game, bro. Like right now, like I said, I'm an
Hmm.
undead, but like we also all have like magic powers and stuff. So like like I'm the healer of the team, and then my cousin he plays like the dwarf. He's like the tank of the team. He's got
Yeah.
hella health, and he's like fucking strong as shit. Then we got an archer. He's like a part healer, but he
Hmm.
also does damage. And then we have a like other guy. He's like a lizard dude. He was like a prince, but I forgot. He's like a kind of like an attacker too, but he's also like a geomancer. So he can like he can also like control like the environment, like
Hmm.
rocks and stuff. He can like make like oil spouts out of like fucking like the fucking earth and stuff. Like it's pretty crazy.
I like games like that, dude. That just kind of let you do what you
No,
want, but like you still got to stay on task in a way.
yeah, and like fucking like this, yeah, and exactly, bro. Like I forgot about that element of the game. We're like we can do whatever we want. Like in town, like dude, I
Hmm.
rob everybody, bro.
Nice.
I like because I'm a skeleton. I can pick locks with my bony fingers, and
Nice.
I'm also like I
Yeah,
put
you
all
are
my
a
points into
skeleton.
thievery. I put all my points into thievery, and like so like I'm
Hmm.
able to like steal easily. So like we'll have like
You're
one of
just
my
rich.
characters yeah we'll have like one of our characters distract somebody while like my skeleton goes behind him, get all the money from their pockets, maybe some like
Just
valuable
pants
scrapbooks or
them.
some shit. Yeah, and then just get out of there, and then I'll find like a house, be able to unlock it because my thievery's high with my bony fingers, so I don't need like any lock
Yeah.
picks or keys or anything. Like no, and like we just do it. It's like the whole game's like that. We got like freedom to do a lot in the
Yeah.
game.
I remember what we were talking about though. We were bashing Nintendo.
Oh yeah.
Hypocrites, right?
Shoot, man.
No.
Were we bashing Nintendo?
A little bit. We're going on about the prices.
I did remember that.
Yeah. And then we went off topic for no reason.
We got the RPGs and stuff. Like, what the heck?
Yeah. That's just.
Like I said, what are you titling this podcast episode? What's even like the topic?
Dude, I don't know. It was supposed to be Nintendo.
So yeah, I can't even think of like the title for like what it's gonna be called. Like,
I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll ask ChatGPT.
Hey, go to this hour of footage. Tell me what you.
Tell me what you think, bro.
But yeah, we were critiquing like
the
Nintendo
prices and all
forgot
that.
about that.
Yeah, but I didn't think the console price itself was too bad. I was comfortable with it.
Yeah, I didn't think it was horrible. I didn't think it was bad.
I'm like, I knew it had to be a little pricey because of the state of the economy right now, but I didn't think it was that bad.
Yeah, and then there's like a little uncertainty too, because like with our tariffs and stuff,
Yeah,
it was possible it could like raise. So honestly, I'm glad it didn't.
To be honest, I was expecting it to go up to like 600. In all fairness.
Yeah.
And I'm like, at that point, I'm like, I'm not going through with it.
Dude, it would have been harder too, but I think I still would.
You would have just sold your left kidney.
No, I'm glad I did take advantage of the bundle though, being able to get Mario Kart for.
I'm a little cheaper. You know what? I was a little bummed out at first that I missed out on the Mario Kart bundle, but I'm like, there's nothing special about it on the console. Except that it's digital.
I was kicking myself because I low key really wanted the physical because even the cover art on the back of it is so nice. Like I've seen unboxing videos and just like the back of it looks so nice.
For me, it's just
art.
For the collector side of me is like you missed out on the bundle, but you can still get the cartridge.
Yeah,
People were complaining, it's like, well, it's probably just a key card. I'm like, no, Mario Kart's gonna be Mario Kart on the cartridge. The ones that are just Nintendo... fully digital is heavier games like Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
Not Cyberpunk, Street Fighter. But even I've seen some videos where it's no,
you're right though. Cyberpunk is one of them.
Yeah, but Street Fighter still has the whole game on the cartridge. The update.
It does? It's not a key card?
Even though it's labeled as a key card or game key or whatever, it still has a full game on the cartridge. So I don't know what people are going nuts over. I get it, it's like you're just buying plastic, but I'm like, I don't know. It's just like the fact that I have the physical game of it. The red.
So you don't mind if it's like a key?
No. It's not. It's not a key card. Mario Kart.
Okay.
Mario Kart has a full game on the cartridge.
Okay, I thought you were talking about other games. I thought you were saying as long as you have a physical cartridge of Cyberpunk, you don't mind it being digital.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, the full game is on the cartridge, but it's not obviously the updated game. And people were complaining about that. I'm like, they've been doing that since the release of the PS4. You get half the game on the disc, and everything else always requires an update. So
that's not what a key card is though. A key card's a little different.
Oh yeah, but I mean, it's essentially the same thing. I'm like,
and I don't think you can't even access the game without it's advertised as a physical card, but but it's a digital. Is it No, because you put an actual card in there.
Yeah, you put an actual card in there. Yeah.
And then it downloads the game to the card.
Yeah. So it downloads the game to the system. So the way I see it, it's how modern game discs are made, where it's it's advertised as a physical copy. And once you put the disc in,
I think you're right.
I'm like, once you put the disc in, it still has to download. And people are going nuts over that. I'm like, PlayStation, Xbox has been doing this for years.
Oh yeah, breaking this down.
And I'm like,
right.
It was only a matter of time before Nintendo did it. Games, because we're evolving, naturally get bigger.
Yeah. No, I see what you're saying though. 'Cause, like, it is, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
It sounded different, but like you're right. Like I said, breaking it down, it sounded
Mm-hmm.
like the exact same thing. There's no
Yeah.
difference.
Yeah, I'm like, you still get the full game of the cartridge. Let's say for some reason you lived in a place without Wi-Fi, you still play the full game. It's just not the updated version, but you still get the full game
Wait,
regardless.
I don't know. No, but I think it's slightly different. I don't think you can access it at all if you don't have Wi-Fi.
No, you can. I've seen people do that.
You can?
Yeah, it's just obviously,
Okay,
like I said,
shit.
you don't get the latest version of the game.
Okay.
Now there are
Well, shit.
games out there that are just digital releases that they'll sell you a box with just a code in it, but
Yeah,
it'll
that's
say on the
different.
cover
Yeah,
that it's a
yeah, just
digital
digital code or
download only.
something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they've done that for a couple of years now.
Yeah, yeah. Like some games are
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm like, I don't see what's the problem. Like, PlayStation or Sony and Microsoft have been doing it for ages. And now,
I hear you. Like I
because
guess like
Nintendo's doing,
it is a little.
ooh,
I don't know. Like I don't know. Like I don't know. I guess it sounded like
they just made it sound
no.
worse than what it really was.
Yeah, like I said, breaking it down, it sounds the same. But
It's the
I
same
gotta
thing,
do some
yeah.
research because I think there's like minute differences that people that like kind of like that jive people like the wrong way, and that's why I gotta kind of do some
Yeah,
research on. I'm not too sure about these key cards because I know
yeah,
for a fact I wasn't gonna buy a key card or anything, so I
yeah.
didn't.
That's why I'm
I
like,
don't know exactly what it
that's what I
is.
thought Mario Kart World was gonna be at first. I'm like, if it's just a key card, dude, I'm not gonna buy the cartridge.
No, hell no. I
I'm
don't
like,
see
I don't see
Nintendo
the
doing that,
point.
something like
Yeah,
that. I don't see at least Nintendo first party doing that. Like I
first
don't
party.
see like
Yeah,
Pokemon coming out on a fucking
key
digital code
cord.
or digital
Yeah,
key card or something like that.
yeah. I'm
It's
like,
gonna be
I don't see
physical.
the point of getting it if it's just gonna be a paperweight.
Yeah, yeah.
Which is what the only thing I hate about this console is like everything got transferred over to the Switch 2, and now my Switch 1 is just a paperweight.
Yeah, shoot, you know, like, shoot. Why don't you like, you don't want to like do like a trade or anything?
I want to, but I'm like, I also don't want to.
No, I mean like you're not gonna put no any use to it. I mean I don't know. Like you're right. Like
I
same
don't
with
know,
me.
dude. I wish
Usually I give mine away to someone.
I wish I could have just chose the data I wanted to transfer into the Switch 2,
I think there was like a. Yeah, you're right.
because
Like
it didn't let me do that. It just transferred everything.
I think there was a way like to like upload like your data to like the cloud or some shit, and then like you'll like download it when you get the Switch 2 or something. But like I'm not quite sure how that would
Yeah,
work.
I'm like, I wasn't gonna risk it, so I'm just like, I'll just transfer everything. Worst case
Yeah, I
scenario,
didn't
I'll
mind.
just manually delete the data on the Switch 2 and then just play on the Switch 1. But since I'm already on the Switch 2 and the Switch 2 has a really nice screen, I don't want to.
Mm-hmm. I was thinking about trading it in. Like yeah, I think it's like up to $100 off, and up to like
Mhm.
120 if you got like this OLED or something. That
Yeah,
could definitely help about like an extra game or two.
I
Like, I
might
already spent too much money
trade
that day.
in
Like, fine.
my Switch 1 later on just for an OLED model. But if it's an OLED model, it's gonna be like one of those limited, not limited, but like the special editions one, like Zelda or Splatoon or whatever they are.
Mm.
Because that would be nice to have.
Maybe I'll wait till like a special edition like Switch 2 comes out or something. Like maybe like an OLED will come for that, and then you can trade both in at the same time or something.
That's true. That's true. I
Or
could do
then
that.
maybe like a nice Pokemon edition or some shit will come out.
Yeah,
You ever get it for like half off or something? I don't know. I don't know.
I doubt it.
Well, actually, maybe they won't take. No, I'm sure it'll work because
Yeah.
like
At
they
least
have a trade-in
200 off.
value, and
Yeah.
like some guy like I remember seeing like on the news, not on the news, but like on like just like just general like gaming news and stuff. Like some
Yeah.
guy like trading like his whole entire Amiibo collection, got like $1,000 and bought the Switch 2 with it or some shit.
That's fire.
I don't know if that's fine. I guess he didn't need the Amiibos, but even I have a couple that I like.
I don't have any amiibos.
Shoot, man, missing out. No, you're not missing out, but not too much. But
Not too much. They're just Funko Pops by Nintendo.
yeah, exactly. But
I'm like, I don't have any amiibos. What you talking about? What you talking about, Grandma?
I have a couple of my favorite ones. Like I have a bunch of the Link ones.
Hmm.
I have I have the Mario series ones. Like I have a Mario, Luigi. I have a couple Marios, honestly. I have like 3 different Marios.
Gotcha. That was
No,
funny,
but, like,
dude.
let me
That day you told me about your grandma playing Wario Land.
My God, yeah. Like I don't know why she talked about Wario Land. But I was like, what? I was like, Grandma, you talking about Wario Land? But she meant Wario's Wood.
Yeah.
She was playing on the NES app.
That's
And
funny. Though.
that like caught me off guard though, because she loves playing Tetris. And she'll like she's really into Tetris 99, and then she
Yeah.
also play. We also play the clubhouse games a lot. But then I the other
Yeah.
day like she
What you talking about, Wario Land?
she has like the Switch Online account, so
Mm-hmm.
she's able to play like Tetris 99 online and stuff. So like she didn't have the NES games and stuff, so I downloaded like the NES app for it and stuff for her because she got into it when I was at work one day and I came home. She was talking about Wario.
I'm like, there's no way this lady's playing Wario Land 4, bro. That'd be
No, that
fire.
caught me off guard too. I was like, wait a minute.
Wario Land?
No, but I want to send you a picture real quick, dude. I want to
Alright.
show you the Mario Amigos I got.
I bet.
Like I got 3 different ones, and I had one of them still in the box because like it's kind of like I keep them together.
Gotcha. Now, while you're doing that, is it me? Because it's one of the topics I kind of wanted to touch on. One of the 3 questions that I had are topics, I guess. Is it me, or is it after Reggie left Nintendo, it's felt more corporate than ever?
Definitely. Oh hell yeah! Like no, definitely. I think we're all feeling that. Like no, definitely. There was like between like Reggie and like also like Iwata RP
Yeah,
for you
Iwata,
like
yeah.
like they felt like just like this sense of like just it's
Community.
something that like yeah like I don't know yeah
They,
definitely I
they
think that
love
was
the
it.
games, They were in it for the fans.
Yeah.
My Nintendo
Yeah, like
body is ready.
it's Scoopy.
That man was something else. No, but like a lot of his videos were trending when around the Switch 2 drop, and I kind of just started
Whose
going
videos?
back. Reggie, just like
Oh
whether it was Nintendo Directs or announcements or whatever it was, and I'm like, this guy was like in a skit like every other week for Nintendo.
no, yeah, that was like the golden age seeing their goofy
Yeah,
side, man. Like we love it, man.
and I'm like ever since he left, I don't think I've ever met the other guy. I don't think I've ever met
Yeah, Doug
Bowser.
Bowser, like yeah,
I'm like, is he
he's been on
even
like
real?
no, man, it meant a figment of our imagination, dude. It's just
Yeah, I'm like,
Bowser
I
pulling
don't think he exists.
nah, man.
I'm like, when
No, yeah,
has he ever talked
definitely.
directly to the fans, bro?
Yeah, it definitely feels a lot more corporate, man. You summed it up
Yeah, you don't see
perfectly,
him.
man. Like, no,
Like, you literally don't see him.
mm-mm.
And I'm like,
That
where's the
shit, bro. Like I
sense
said,
of community?
like 2 times a year. Yeah, 2 times a year when there's like something going on big or something here, like
And it's
two
mostly
times a
just like a
decade, maybe.
tweet.
Shit, I don't know. Yeah, it's nothing big.
It's
It's just
not
like you'll
like
see him like
direct.
yeah, you'll see him 'cause, like someone stopped and like recorded him and said something, or like maybe like a smaller YouTuber seen him in public or something. Like,
Yeah,
hey, I don't know.
Bowser's been spotted. Yeah, but like,
Yeah, it's never like him putting himself out there, like
yeah,
like say like Water or something or Reggie would do.
yeah. I'm like, Reggie would be everywhere. I'm
No,
like, and I'm looking back at
like I
the
said, all the
Switch One
sports and stuff that
promo
you
and
can use
everything.
all that.
I'm like, this man went on Jimmy Fallon to promote the Switch One and Mario Run
Yeah,
at the time.
even like after like he was like even like after he had like stopped working at Nintendo, he was doing some stuff for a moment.
Yeah, because you just genuinely love the games.
But as much as I love Nintendo, they aren't like the best.
Mm-hmm.
We can't, they
Well,
do
that's
a
any
lot of
company.
crappy practices. They do a lot of shady practices too, and
Yeah, but
like a lot.
that's with any company, man.
I don't know, because I mean, like especially like the stuff, like the recent stuff, like how like they just like, I like like how the Peach voice actor found out like she wasn't like she got basically fired like the day like the game release. Like how do you like?
Well, listen,
Like, how do
dude.
you?
What's his name? Charles got released after Reggie kind of left the company.
Yeah,
you notice that?
yeah.
I'm like, you
Yeah,
notice that? And he got slapped with the ambassador title, which to me is just a slap in the face, bro.
Yeah, and he's not even like allowed to like use like his
No,
Mario
he's not.
voice in public.
And I'm like, I'm not bashing on these new voices for them, but like Mario Wonder was like, doesn't feel the same, dude. You can just tell
No,
it's not him. You know what I mean?
it's different, but
I don't know if you
different
played as
style.
Waluigi in Mario World, but there's a major difference, bro.
Oh, definitely, it definitely
I'm
sounds different,
like,
but it's not always
even
worse.
my brother called it out when he was playing with me. I'm like, he was like, is that Waluigi? I'm like, unfortunately.
Yeah, it took some. I think I don't know. It took some getting used to in Mario Wonder, but
I
I don't know.
still
Like I
can't get
don't.
over it.
It's yeah. I don't know. Like I mean, and not that I don't care. I guess it just doesn't bother me that much, or not as much as
No, I'm like I'm not
I
saying
was
nothing
gonna.
against the new guys, but it's just like,
Yeah, it's something against the new guys,
yeah,
but like,
they're doing their job,
yeah,
But it's just like he also
I just
missed the
hope that.
original, the
Yeah,
guy
yeah. I hope for
everyone grew up
better and
with,
everything. Yeah, yeah. No, exactly.
and he's also Pathornax in Skyrim. Dude, that
Fucking
was
crap. It's
crazy when I
crazy.
found that out, man.
No, yeah.
And imagine going from Wahoo into is it better to be born evil and then become good, or blah blah blah? It's just like what the
Yeah,
range this
imagine
guy
that.
has.
Imagine the agent bringing that freaking paperwork to him one day. Like, hey, last week we were in that new Mario Party game, but hey, this week, this week you're playing God.
Yeah. What's your favorite
No,
Reggie
no, it is
moment?
important. It is just probably I don't know. I was thinking about like that kind of collab they did with Robot Chicken. I was thinking about like how like I
Uh-huh.
think I was thinking about that when you were talking about Reggie, where like he was like um what exactly was it? He was like just that whole segment was kind of goofy. He was just like how some guy was in the crowd was like, oh, "Come on, Reggie!" Was like, "Come on, Reggie, talk about Monday 3." And then he's like, "I want to talk about this." And then he put out like a fire pot and set the dude on fire or some shit. There's also like this one weird moment I was thinking about where like it was like the Tomodachi Life Direct or some shit like that thing was all goofy.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
remember how like someone was like something about a donut or something. How like some like something like Bill did something to Reggie like Bill Trennan like he
Mm-hmm.
like something about a donut like he ate all the donuts or some shit. And then and then, like there was like this weird moment where like Reggie was yelling Bill, like, but every time he kept saying it, his voice kept going up higher. So it was like Bill.
Yeah, I remember that.
I don't know. There's some goofy moments.
I don't know. For me, it's the Muppet one where they're all Muppets.
Oh yeah, that Star Fox
Yeah,
moment. Like I remember, like they're all like walking through the hallway. Like I still like sometimes
yeah.
unironically move like that. It's
Every
so
now and then I'll
goofy.
rewatch it. And he's like,
Yeah, I used to watch
um,
it a lot. Like that whole like
Iwata
direct was
walks in
awesome.
on Reggie's like Nintendo 63, Nintendo 64.
Yeah, he's like
My
going like
Nintendo
push
body
some
is
shit. Like
ready.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
No, but I used to watch that whole like Nintendo Direct a lot. Like in high school, I remember that. I remember like yeah, I used to like watching like listen like Miyamoto talk about like the Fox statues and stuff when it was
Yeah.
like the Star Fox like it was like man, I used to love like the architecture of
Hmm.
that moment. I was like shoot, I don't know why I remember that, but
How do you think it would have gone, dude, if he was still president of Nintendo, like the Switch 2 release?
uh
I think we would have got
oh,
you know, the $10 demo for free.
definitely. I think maybe they. I don't know. Definitely, I think it would probably look different too. I feel like probably some of these like more
Colorful.
like yeah, like I think a lot of these games would have more personality. Or like
Yeah.
I don't that one game Drag X Drive or something like kind of looks like a tech demo, but
Yeah.
like I don't know. Like his influence is hard to say. Like I mean, it's not that his influence like
Hmm.
like he had like a whole like different philosophies. Like yeah, we'd probably be looking at like a whole different Nintendo, honestly, man. But like I honestly
Yeah.
don't know. It's hard, it's really hard to say how like it would be different now, but like I just know it would probably be totally different, honestly. It'd be like a whole different philosophy. It'd be like so like
Yeah.
it's like, it wouldn't be so corporate. Like I feel like we wouldn't have that corporate feeling maybe.
I agree.
But
Do you think he would
but
have handled the Joy-Con drift situation differently?
um but again, hard to say. Like I'm not sure.
Because he kind of
Like
did leave, like, kind of right after the Switch dropped, a year or two after. He's
yeah,
just like,
yeah,
I'm
like
out.
who, Reggie or
Reggie, yeah. I think he
yeah, yeah.
retired in 2018 or 2019.
Okay, yeah, like I said, it's kind of hard to say because like we were like basically like kids like the whole
Yeah.
time like doing like their whole run basically like it's we didn't really like knew about like we just knew about like, who they were and the games they
Hmm.
put out. We didn't know about like the whole background and stuff that we know now. So
Well, I
like
mean, I kind of been
like I'm not
looking
sure.
back in preparation for this. It's just like I feel
Yeah,
like
so when I asked you what
he
we're going to talk
did.
about, and you said any notes I should take, you said no. This general tonight, this boy has notes on Reggie. Is that right?
Listen, I forgot I had taken some notes, right?
Uh-huh.
But I'm like, I was looking back, kind of doing a little bit of a deep dive on Reggie. It's like I feel like he kind of cared more for the community.
Yeah, like
I'm like, he still had
yeah,
his
like
obviously his corporate practices, but he kind of had to. He was working with the Mr. Nintendo Iwata at the time,
yeah.
and I feel like, and I was also doing more digging on this Bowser guy. He worked at EA before Nintendo.
Mm.
What's EA known for?
No, but shoot.
Yeah, just I feel like that's the reason why we got $80 games now.
Shoot.
He's the
Like,
one to
maybe on
blame.
something with that. No, I don't know, man. Cause like
I don't
it
know,
might be
man.
on like I don't know, like who knows what goes on behind the scenes and
That's
everything
true.
over there. But yeah, I do know that like I remember hearing that like Reggie was just, like a big advocate for like just like
Yeah.
these packing titles. Like he was like a reason
Wii
like
Sports.
yeah, Wii Sport, exactly that. Yeah,
He's
like
the
Wii Sports
reason
was like
why Wii Sports was included with the Wii because Iwata
yeah,
was
and that was
against
a
it.
and we can see that was like a amazing decision. That's probably like that's what made like the Wii at its first like
That's what
couple of
made the
years.
Wii
Everybody
the
everybody's
Wii.
got Wii Sports. And like everybody still plays Wii like I mean not everybody still plays Wii Sports, but everybody still like
It's
has been playing Wii
remembered.
Sports for a while. It's remembered fondly. Yeah, you're right. It's
Yeah.
remembered fondly, and everybody has the memory with Wii Sports. Almost everybody.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's just a classic game. Amazing game. Shoot. It was the right decision on Reggie's part. So who knows how it'd be different if you know, like no, they were still around and everything, still doing work
Yeah.
for them.
I was just trying to see how long the silence would go for before he said something.
What? The what signs?
No, the silence.
Oh, the silence. Okay.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Let's see. How are you feeling about the magnetic Joy-Cons?
They feel great, man. Like they like they feel just like let me like hold on, let me get switch my hand and we can talk about this. Like like it's what the Switch One was trying to be, man. Like just it just feels a lot better. Like it actually sounds like a snap when you freaking connect them too. Like you can hear that click and then like
Yeah.
I don't know, like it just feels nice and like the whole system feels just like almost like a complete whole system. Like it's not even like detached at all. And then like
It feels
they just feel nice
hefty.
and solid. There's like some weight to like when you actually like hit the release button. Like it was like that. You actually feel like that weight kind of being lifted and everything. It's just like wow.
You
Like
really
it
have to
feels
push
nice
the
and
trigger
happy.
for it to
Yeah, you do.
release.
I remember telling you about that. Like you
Yeah.
really gotta push that release trigger. Like it's not gonna like unless you like really try to like rip this off, it's not coming off like a
Yeah.
Joy-Con.
I feel like with the original Joy-Cons, I hated playing in handheld, I'll be honest, from day one. Because I feel, I don't know, maybe I have OCD or whatever, but I
Huh.
just felt like the Joy-Cons would, like give a little. Kind of just like wobble back and forth while I was
Yeah, like
holding
they're
the
not like
Switch, and I just didn't like that. That's why I bought the, I don't know if you've seen the Nitro deck that I have. It's,
No, I don't think I've heard about that.
here, I'll send you a quick picture. Let me just get the old Switch out of storage. Oh my god, it's tiny.
Yeah, I remember I was holding the other one like the other day. I was like, dude, this feels tiny as heck. Like my whole hand's wrapped around the whole system. Like, what?
Hold on.
Like I'm holding the top and bottom of it at the same time. I was like,
Yeah.
wow, I don't remember this shit being that small.
Here, I
But
just sent it to you.
no, yeah, that nice. The size upgrade is definitely like noticeable.
Oh my god, dude, it's so light.
Hey, I was like shocked when I held it again. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, but I just sent it to you. It's it
Yeah, okay.
connects the
It's like
whole bottom rail, and it makes it like one
yeah,
big gamepad.
that's cool.
But like just,
Did you like it better?
oh dude, it makes it feel so sturdy. It's basically doing what the Switch 2 is doing now, and I just
Really?
really hope shoot, what's this company called that made the Nitro deck? Cracked, CRKD.
Correct?
Yeah,
Okay.
I just really hope they make something like this for the Switch 2, because I would
Hmm.
love to buy a gamepad for it. I mean, I
Yeah,
don't mind how the Joy-Cons feel, But just with the experience of this, I'm like, I'm kind of bummed out. I can't use it anymore.
Is there like, how about like the back? Is there like actual like grips on the back or something? Does it make like, is it like a actual controller or something? Or like,
oh, dude,
is that like,
it's like controller grips. Hold on. Don't mind the Transformer sticker.
you're good, dude.
My brother put it on there. I didn't. I swear. No, I put it on
You're
there because
fine,
he gave it to me.
No, I definitely see that. I definitely see
like,
like the riches and stuff.
Yeah. And there's like reprogrammable buttons on the back. And there's a nice kickstand on it. Yeah. That black thing in the
middle?
That's
pretty cool. Oh, I see them. You're right.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
And it's also a dock itself.
Really?
Yeah. So one side, in the middle, you see how there's like the black bar? That's the kickstand. On the left and right side of that, there's two USB ports, USB-C. One's for in and one's for out. Really? So you can technically get an adapter on the outside for the HDMI cable, and it's a dock. And you can use the actual gamepad as the console. So it becomes a Wii U, essentially.
That's pretty cool.
Obviously, the screen turns off, but it becomes a Wii U.
Yeah. That's pretty sick, though.
So I'm just, like, kind of feeling bummed out that I really just can't use this.
Oh, dude, I'm sure they'll make something for the Switch, too. They got it.
Like, they have to, bro. Because they had, like, special GameCube editions and everything. Nintendo 64 colors, like this green clear one I have. And they even had a limited edition Hellboy release, which I didn't get to get.
Oh, yeah, dude.
I missed out.
Capitalize on that shit. Unfortunate.
You think we're getting a 3D Mario soon?
No, unfortunately, no. I think that Donkey Kong fits that bill.
Yay.
Therefore, you know, it's not, you know, it's a Donkey Kong game, but like by the Odyssey team, dude, we can't ignore that, dude. Like that is, ooh, like I remember that's what I was saying earlier, dude. Like I was like I'm not the biggest fan of Donkey Kong. Like I don't have too much experience with the series, but I love the hell out of Odyssey, man. Like I cannot miss this game, dude.
To be honest, bro, I might just get Donkey Kong because I technically missed my first playthrough of Odyssey. It's my own fault. I shot myself in the foot. My brother's like, "Can I play Odyssey?" I'm like, "Yeah." I let him play it. A couple days later, the game's finished.
Oh Lord!
And I'm like, "Oh
yeah, it's
man,
a long game."
Yeah, he finished it in a couple days.
Yeah, you can make it longer if you do like all the extra stuff.
Well, that's what I'm doing now. Every now and then, I'll go back to it, and I'm just like, I just try to get a couple moons here and there before.
Restart it, dude.
No.
Yeah. You make a different account or something. Restart it. You're just gonna be
no, I did. I kind of just played the main story on the second save, and I just reverted to mine. So essentially, we switched switches for a while.
Lordy.
Yeah. And I kind of just finished the story on his, and I just went to just collecting moons here and there on mine.
Oh shoot! And
dude, but the amount of moons, bro, is like, oh.
I'm interested to see how the story for Donkey Kong plays out, because like I know like Pauline's supposed to play a part and everything. I'm kind of interested to see how they connect like the universe, because like I kind of was like thinking about like Pauline like was like her first appearance was in a Donkey Kong game. It's like it's nice to see them kind of like going back to their root. Yeah, like they're like doing. There's like kind of like a lot of nod backs like this. Like I know there seems like a continuity with the Donkey Kong series, especially in this one game. Is
yeah.
I'm interested to see where the story goes.
And there was also Mario versus Donkey Kong. That's where Pauline showed up as well in the sequel. March again.
Yeah, you're right.
People forget that exists because it was a DSi exclusive.
Like, that was like the first thing we seen after a while too. I was like, dude, I was like, who is this? Who is this lady?
Who's this lady? This ain't Peach.
That's not Peach.
Get her out.
No, I wanted her in. Yeah. No. No, Jack, no.
Bring back Peach.
No, heck no. I was like Pichu after that moment. I was like, hold on.
Who it is?
Not a Mario character. This is.
Yeah.
This is crazy. I couldn't believe my eyes. My 13-year-old boy. I was like, hold on. This is a Mario character? Am I Donkey Kong game?
Where she had been this whole time.
Yeah, I've seen her again in freaking
Mario Kart or Odyssey, yeah.
Oh, Odyssey. Like, ooh.
Yeah.
This freaking Jump Up Superstar, man. That was an amazing song
Well, at
at the
that
time.
point, I kind of knew who she was because I played Meanie's March again when it released on the DSi.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I really
Yeah,
do
I know.
love that game,
Yeah.
dude. Just because I wanted at the time when the first game came out, Donkey Kong Mario versus Donkey Kong on the DS. I didn't get it.
Uh huh.
I missed out just because we couldn't afford it.
Oh shoot.
Yeah, but then Meanie's March again came out on the DSi shop or whatever,
Uh huh.
and I played that. And at that time, I thought that was the first actual game.
Uh huh.
I just got it confused, thinking that was the first game. A couple years later, I figured out that was a sequel.
Shoot.
So I kind of just fell in love with that game.
No, that kind of locked a memory for me because I kind of forgot. That's when I first got my 3DS. Shit, I remember like my DS broke, and then like I remember my mom was with me. She told me to pick out some games. I had a PS2 at the time, so I was trying to get some PS2 games. So she brings me over to the DS section, and she told me to pick out some games. I was like, Mom, my DS broke. I can't pick. I can't play these games. She's insisting on getting these games. I'm like, dude, like you're making me miss out on the PS2 games and stuff. And like, anyways, I remember picking out Mario and Donkey Kong and getting out at like anybody like the day going on. And I remember like at the end of the day, I got the DS and everything. And that just kind of reminded me of it. Like I forgot that's how I first got into like Mario and Donkey Kong, that series, that game
Crazy,
you're talking
dude.
about. Yeah.
That's crazy because I also had a PS2 at the time, only in the DS. It's
Dude,
crazy. I didn't get a PS3 until the PS4 came out.
I don't remember when the fuck I got a PS3.
And then like 2 years later, in like 2015, which would have been like 7th or 8th grade, is when I got the PS4.
Hmm.
So it took me a while. I was like behind on generations, just because, the it's just a kind of time we were living in.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's like, this is the first console I can get. I was able to get on day one.
What, the
Switch
Switch?
2, yeah.
Oh yeah, dude, freaking.
So
It would have been for
it
me,
was
but I think I got
really
the OLED.
special.
I think I got the OLED on Switch on day one, dude. I wish I could say that for the Switch too, but I guess like I can kind of squeeze that in.
Yeah. Yeah, OLED doesn't count. It was already, Switch 1 was already out.
Yeah, I guess so. Like, yeah, it's just a revision, but not hardly even a revision, but a special edition even. I guess, like, I guess it is different. Yeah, it's special edition. But okay, yeah, Switch 2 is the first console. You're right.
Yeah, so I mean, like, this kind of just made the Switch 2 a whole lot more special. I'm like, this is the first console I'm able to get day one that actually followed the, oh my god, it's going to release certain day. I'm like, let me make a plan how I'm going to get it out, and blah, blah, blah.
And it felt like a magical time, dude, because like, I remember it's like that day, like I felt like everyone's got like their own little story, dude, like about how they got the Switch 2 and everything, man. Yeah. So that has to be asked. How'd your day go when you got the Switch 2? I mean, I know. So
how it happened?
What'd you do on the day?
So a friend of mine, his name is Jordan. He told me, he's like, dude, you should come, and blah blah blah. I should get the day off.
You got that Jordan, dude. Hold on.
He's like, you should get the day off, and I'm like, no, I'm a responsible working man. I can't get the day off. No, not even. No, I missed out on the pre-order, and Nintendo never sent me my email.
Me too.
Even though I have like, I don't know, more than like the hours of requirement of online play.
Yeah.
So I was like bummed out, dude, that I never got the email, and I missed out on the pre-orders because as soon as it hit 12, bro, whatever day they were doing the pre-orders that they were gonna go live, they sold out, dude, instantly.
Wow.
And I'm like, my go-to was Best Buy because I live around the corner.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, let me just go do the pre-order at Best Buy so I can pick it up either before work or whatever, blah, blah, blah. Long story short, it didn't work out. So that kind of bummed me out. I'm like, I don't think I'm going to be able to get a Switch 1 or Switch 2 on day one.
Mm-hmm.
And then I even when the day of the release came, I'm like, I don't think I'm able to get one.
Yeah.
But I'm
no, because I wasn't thinking that either. Because I mean, just from past experiences, why would you think that?
Yeah.
It was I was feeling like anxious those days leading up.
Yeah, because even with the PS5, that sold out like instantly. Plus, there was a shortage at the time because of COVID.
Yeah. It was hard to get one.
Yeah, so I'm like, you know what? Whatever. I'm like, let me just either go before work, see if anything's open, or I'll just go during lunch. I didn't think about Walmart when the time came, so I'm like, Best Buy and GameStop, they're both closed.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, that's not gonna work out.
Uh-huh.
I didn't think about Target until someone at work is like, "Hey, so did you end up getting the Switch too?" I'm like, "No." I'm like, "I'm gonna go during lunch see who has it." It's like, "Did you check Target?" I'm like, "Dude."
What time did you go? What time do you go to work?
So I work 8 to 5.
8 to 5. Well, yeah,
Yeah,
Target opens at 8. I think
yeah.
unless you want to
I
leave
didn't
late,
know.
you
I
got it.
no, I just didn't think about Target. It didn't cross my mind at all.
Hmm.
And I forget Target. It's like big store. Sells a little bit of everything. I didn't think
Yeah,
about
yeah.
that at all. I don't know why. It just didn't cross my mind.
Hmm.
But I'm like, she was like, yeah, Target has it. My husband got one. I'm like, blah blah blah. And I'm like, dude, if she wouldn't have said anything, I wouldn't have known. Because at that
Yeah.
point in time, Best Buy was sold out. Or Best Buy wouldn't even tell me online if they were in stock or not. They were just like, you have to go to the store.
Uh-huh.
We don't have live stats or whatever of what's in stock. It's a high demand product.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and GameStop, same thing. They wouldn't tell me. And GameStop and Best Buy are both relatively far from where I work. It's a 10, 15
Yeah.
minute drive, and
That's like your whole lunch,
I'm
right?
like, that's
Like
like
an
my
hour,
whole lunch
30 minutes?
hour. Yeah, I'm like, and even then, I don't know how bad traffic's gonna be.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm gonna go there, and I'm not even gonna get to pick
Yeah,
up
it's like
anything.
30 minutes after 20 minutes.
Yeah. And I'm like, and it depends how much people are at the store. I'm like, I'm just gonna forget about it, and I'm gonna
Yeah.
check out Target. Target, on the other
Uh-huh.
hand, so I live closer to Target. There's one like 20 minutes away from me, and there's one that's 10 minutes away.
Yeah.
But when I'm at work, it's only 5 minutes away because I work a little more out west towards the beaches.
Uh-huh.
And it's I started checking the Target website, and it's like they were nice enough to put it. Yeah, we got 3 in stock or whatever said number in stock. And at
Yeah.
that point, the Mario bundle was out. And at that point, I'm like, I was very bummed out. I'm like, oh man. I'm like, I kind of wanted the Mario bundle just because it's technically $20 cheaper or whatever it was.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, well, at least I get to actually buy the physical copy. The collector side of me was happy on that side. And then, dude,
Yeah.
right before lunch, I was still checking because I was checking like from when I got to work. And like right up to lunch, there was only one left. I
Oh
saw
my
on the
lord.
website, and I'm like, oh man, I'm like, what if I don't make it on time? So right when like my other partner that works with me, because we work in the same
Uh-huh.
department, and we can't
Yes.
both be out at the same time,
Uh-huh.
just because we do the intakes. Every new client that comes in, we have to take their information and give it to the attorney. So once he got back, I'm like, dude, I'm going to lunch. Usually I spend like another 10, 15 minutes giving him a rundown of what's happened while he was gone. And I'm
Uh-huh.
like, screw it, man, I'm going to lunch. I'm like,
Yeah, you guys
I
shoot.
got things to do, right?
Yeah, I got more important things to attend.
Yeah. I'm like, I got things to do, places to be. So I speed, bro.
Uh-huh.
Onto Target.
No, yeah, shoot.
Dude, I open it, and like the electronics section is like straight ahead, bro, from the actual doors. So I'm just
Uh-huh.
like, I'm trying to keep it cool. I'm like, I don't want these people thinking all that. I don't want them to
You would have
know that
ran,
I'm
dude. I would
here for.
have.
You know what I mean?
Dude.
No. Dude, think about it, dude. The way I'm dressed, I'm dressed in a button up, bro, with like office shoes and like dress pants. And I'm
Yeah.
like, imagine like, oh, dude, look at this 40-year-old guy, And like, I got my hair slicked back and everything. I'm like, let me just take it cool. I'm just gonna walk there. And I hear like this family behind me is like, oh, dude, there's a Switch 2. There's a Switch 2. And I'm like, okay, I gotta book it now.
No, I would have been skipping everything.
Like the wizard's throw from Breath of the Wild.
Shoot.
So as soon as I heard that, I'm like, I booked it, bro. I started speed walking, like taking longer
Uh-huh.
steps. I'm like, I'm also not gonna run.
Oh, hell. Yeah.
And once I get there, I'm like, there's no one there at the checkout station, and like obviously it's locked behind a cabinet. The Switch 2.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, I'm like, I'm trying to find someone. I find one lady, but she's like, no, I don't work in that department. I can't check you out. And it's
Sorry,
like,
cut out. What happened?
and there was this one lady, but she didn't work there. That was in her
Oh.
department. She was like clothing department or whatever.
Oh, okay.
So I'm like, is there someone you can get for me? It's like, just hit the buzzer on the actual counter. I didn't see there was a buzzer. So I hit the buzzer, and then some guy comes from the back, and he's like, "Oh, it's the last one. I was gonna get it."
The guy that sold it to you said he
Yeah,
was gonna get it.
yeah. I'm like, I don't
Dude,
care.
I care. I said, dude, I am a customer. That is your problem, dude. No, that's unfortunate though.
Yeah,
But no, fuck.
yeah.
Yeah,
But
dude,
that
you
was
gotta do, man. I'm trying to get
yeah,
a Switch too.
that
Everyone's trying
was
to get that
my
shit.
story, dude.
No, man, you got that shit.
Yeah, but it was like, oh
Oh, it's
man,
like,
I was gonna get it. I'm like, I don't care.
oh, then no, then what? It's like when's like actually open up? Did you like open it up like on your break or anything? Did you like
No,
look at it or anything? Did
no.
you
By
do?
that time,
Wait till you got home.
I had like 20 minutes to get back.
Oh,
So I just
you
picked up
rushed back.
I just picked up something on the way back, and I just went back to work. I actually opened up once I got
Dude.
home.
Like yeah.
But it was funny. He's like, "Oh, I was gonna take that." I'm like, "I don't care."
No, dude, truly, bro. Like,
I'm
nah,
like, if I was you, man, I would have like, "Hey, man, I'm gonna take my 15 minutes out, buy it, and put it in the car or something."
yeah, I would have bought that like opening. Like, I would have saved my. Like, I wouldn't even said that. But I said, no, we're out, bro. I'm sorry. No, I'm kidding.
I've
No, I'm kidding.
if I put myself in
Yeah,
the
I would have bought that.
employee's shoes, I'm like, "Oh, sorry, that's just a
I would have bought
display
that like,
piece."
I would have sat there, bought it, bro, like, bro, I would have put one to the side or something. Like, I would have already bought that before. The
Yeah,
store opened
exactly.
type shit. Like, I would have. Like, mine would have already been in my car. Like,
Yeah,
I
it would have been
like,
home already.
you tell me I'm the gatekeeper to the Switches and I didn't get one myself? Like, ooh.
I guide others to treasure I cannot possess.
Dude, bro, that man was stealing it that day. I'm so sorry for him.
Yeah,
Dude, you had to, but if he didn't, bro, you wouldn't have got yours. So like, that's lucky.
yeah. But I'm like, dude, you could have just said it's a display piece, and that would have been the end of the story.
Oh shit. This shit goes down, dude.
That's what I would have done. Just like, no, that's a display piece. That's just the box. It's empty.
Yeah, stuff like this. Shoot.
Yeah, but it was the last one.
So when would you have bought it then? It's like if it was like it was a display piece or something. Like it was like one already out or something. Like I don't get it. When it was like.
No, I'm saying I would have made that excuse. I'm like, oh, no, it's just a display piece.
Okay, sure. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, it's just for the we're just testing the display one in the back. We're gonna put it up later, but that's just an empty box.
Yeah. Okay.
I would have been like, I want the empty box.
Yeah, I would. I'm like, oh fuck, man.
Yeah. Throw him in a real big pickle there.
No, I'd be like, yeah, I would have been screwed if that's that.
So how'd you get yours?
So like you, I didn't hit the pre-orders or anything. Dude, I had like that night. Dude, it was just like freaking paying everything. Like I said, it is an expensive console. I didn't have the money ready by then. Dude, but shit, thankfully I didn't have it by the time it came released. And let me tell you, dude, I got like no sleep like the last like I was so anticipating I was anticipating the console like so hard. I got like it was so hard for me to like fall asleep, like, the
Hyperventilating.
days leading up to it, dude. I was so excited, dude. Like and then like I said, I had called GameStop like the day or so beforehand, and they had said, "Yeah, dude, like even without a pre-order, like we have plenty of stock here, especially plenty of the bundles,
Yeah.
plenty of the regular ones. You should be good." And they said, and they said they open at 11, and then I was like, "Bet." So then like I was already doing like this was the day beforehand, so I was already like really anticipating this. I was just up like in the middle of the night playing games, like just really anticipating this console. I couldn't sleep, dude. Like I tried to go to sleep, but then I decided just to play some games and watch some Switch videos. And, watch some Switch 2 videos while I was just anticipating this console, dude. So it was like 3 in the morning. I'm still up, dude. I'm like, dude, I cannot wait till 11 for this fucking console,
Right.
dude. Just, like I just decided I'm gonna go to Walmart as soon as it opens, just to try my chance over there, make
Yeah.
sure I could. And so it was like what 5:50 I left, and then like Walmart's like right down the road from me.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't take long to get there. Like I got there and it was still like I had like 5 minutes to spare before it opened. So I went to go get breakfast at the Dunkin'. That was like I was right by us, like at the Dunkin' Donuts, and I got some. I haven't been there in a minute. It's been months since I've been at Dunkin'. I was like, oh my god, this shit hit. And I had then I just got some breakfast real quick, and then I went straight back to Walmart, and I got there like 2 minutes after it opened. So I wasn't long at all.
Dang.
So I got to the Walmart, and then like it was like I asked the lady in the electronics section, and I was like, hey do you guys have any Switch 2s? Because I didn't see them like on the shelves or anything, and she didn't know what I was talking about, because she had to bring somebody else.
She's
And so
like, what?
he was looking around. because yeah. So, and so then like and by then like two
Mm-hmm.
other customers like this is opening time Walmart 6 o'clock in the morning and the two other customers came. They're like, hey, we're all here for the same thing, so we all started chatting and stuff. And so
Dang.
like one of them like I mentioned that like Best Buy had like a midnight sale or like
Yeah, midnight
had like
release.
a big old line. And like we're in a small town. I didn't know that there was like a midnight release on at Best Buy. 'Cause I would have done that, dude. Like I would have. Oh my gosh. Like, dude, I would have been there. Oh my, 'cause, like I wasn't like I knew about it too, but like on
You
the
didn't
website,
bother to
dude, like
check.
they had like no like I on the website like it would like say it would say like look up your store to see if they're doing like switch
Mm-hmm.
like two like switch two like midnight releases, and I looked up in my store and like it just said like it closed at normal time, so I just assumed, but like that seemed like to be like the general consensus like with all store like the website was just like not updating like for any stores. Like I remember like hearing that a bunch like online where like
Dang.
people like missed out on like the Best Buy release because like people like it'd say online that like their store would close on a normal hour, but then they'd go to their Best Buy and they're hosting it or something. But I should have just went in person and checked or something. So that was my bad.
Yeah.
I tried calling, but like I couldn't get like even the guy that called like answered. He the guy I like picked up the phone. I called the store, but some guy that didn't answer that wasn't in the store answered. There's like some like headquarters and bullshit. Like he looked up the information online and he told me no. I was like, dude, like it's such
Liar.
horse. But so like they were talking about like how they had a Best Buy release like the other night, and like I was like, God damn it! I was like, I can't believe I missed it.
Yeah.
But anyway, so anyway, the other employee comes out and he's like, yeah, where it's not on shelves right now. I'm like, dude, what do you mean it's not on shelves right now? So like, and like one of the people waiting with us, they said there's three people in total, me, another customer, and then there's another employee that worked at Walmart that also wanted to switch too.
Mm-hmm.
So like they're telling us like it's just not out right now. Somebody like I guess like somebody higher up and higher up or something has to go in the back and grab it or something. I don't know. Like I don't know the process.
It's like,
But
what do
I've
you
seen
mean
the
it's not
Walmart
released?
employee.
It's release day.
Yeah, no, it's bullshit. Like I didn't
Yeah.
understand it. So but anyway, I've seen the Walmart employee leave because he had to work in like an hour or so. Like he said, like because like so we were all conversating, like just conversing while this was happening, while they
Yeah.
were trying to figure out while the two employees were trying to figure out what's going on. So the dude's like telling us like he works in like an hour, like he's just trying to get this shit and like just secure it before his shift and everything. But he just left, so I was like, dude, like just fuck it. So like, I was like, so it was like what 6:10, maybe 6:15. I
Mm-hmm.
decided just to ride up to the other Walmart that was like 20 minutes away from us, on the opposite side of town, and they just knew what it was. So I walked up to the electronics department. They were like, "You here for a Switch 2?" I'm like, "Yep." They said, "Which one you want?" And I said, "The bundle." She pulled that shit up. And she literally just bent down her little key unlock, pulled that shit right back up. I bought that
First,
shit. I said,
first one was like, he did what in his what?
like, dude, I was not expecting that. And it
Yeah.
was like what, like maybe like what, like 6:30 when I got there, maybe like a little,
Yeah,
maybe like
that's when you
6:40.
started sending me pictures.
Yeah,
You
shoot.
woke me up.
Again, yeah, I remember I sent you a picture. I was in the checkout line. I sent you the picture at the
Yeah.
computer. All right, sent my other homeboy that shit too, dude. I was excited for this shit, and then I
Send me
got
your home
home.
address and everything.
Yeah, and freaking I got home and I was waiting, like I set it up and everything, and then I waited for the I was waiting for some games to download. So while I was doing that, I went to the Target because like it was like 8 o'clock or so.
Mm-hmm.
I
And
had
you
done some
just
other things while
spent
I was just
the
chilling.
rest of your money.
Yeah, no, shit, definitely not the rest of it, but I did spend a hefty amount. But I got the Pro controller, the charger,
There was no
the
need.
extra charger. But definitely for the extra charger.
Oh yeah, but I mean, for me, I'm
For
like,
the Pro
yeah, I'm like, I didn't want to spend money on the Pro controller, so I started looking it up. It's like, nope, pretty much everything's completely backwards compatible, even if it didn't have the C button.
Yeah, but I have no other controllers.
Oh, gotcha, that makes sense. I thought you had the original Pro controller,
No,
so I
no,
figured
don't.
I'm like, that's a waste, dude.
No, I did, but it broke. Like I said, I dropped. I had a couple, but then they broke.
Yeah, you
Or
dropped
not a
it.
couple Pro controllers, but I had a Pro controller, then a couple of the ones we were talking about, like the third party controllers, like the PowerA, I think they are.
Yeah, the PowerA.
Yeah, and they all just broke over time. Like I remember just dropping the Pro controller on the stick, and then the PowerA ones that had like a so shit, they just all broke by their own little problems.
Gotcha. Mm-mm-mm.
But yeah, shit. After that, I picked up the freaking I said the Pro controller and the charger. And I was also looking for an SD card and the case because, like I said, I
Oh,
wanted that for
yeah.
traveling and everything, be able to bring that to work. And I couldn't find the case or SD card anywhere, so I ordered them both.
I couldn't find an SD card, so I'm like, you know what? I don't think I'll need it just yet, because it is a 256 gig storage. But I did buy the screen protector.
You did buy the screen protector?
I did.
No, definitely.
Did you?
Yeah. It came with the case.
Gotcha.
There's a specific case I wanted that came with the screen protector, even though it is overpriced. It is like the Nintendo official one. It came with their screen protector, and I just wanted a screen protector. And I said the case too, because I wanted to travel with it, like to work and everything.
Yeah. Well, I can't do that. You can.
Yeah, I got a lot of free time at work. I just gotta do my own thing, and then I got like at least like 2 hours, so I could just like chill, like just because I get everything done so soon.
What do you do?
Shoot, I do a couple things.
What's your main?
The library. Not the library. The fucking bank. I don't know why I said the fucking library.
What do you do?
I said that's like my only job. It's not too much. I'm just really just basically like ground employee. I'm just doing stuff at the bank. Just helping people with their deposits and everything.
Oh, a teller?
Yeah.
Gotcha. That's pretty cool. What bank? Where at? What time?
Achieva. It's just like a local one. Oh, shoot. Take it too much, but yeah, it's just an Achieva.
From what hour is the bank unguarded? Imagine.
Yeah. And then, like I said, at night, I work at a gas station.
Gotcha. What gas station? What time is it?
Oh, shoot. I said I started working at the gas station. I worked at the Walmart first, and then at the gas station, like they were just looking for somebody higher up. And they were just looking for more people, and like they said that like their manager or something was like leaving on like leave soon, like in the next few months. So the number two, like they were just looking for like that person like really kind of like help step shit up. So like the assistant manager was stepping up, so they needed somebody to like help the assistant manager with everything. So like I was able to get that part type shit, and they get like I'm even like working at a different store now. Like I chat like so like I said, I work at the I keep saying library at the bank, and then I used to just do part time at just this one store, but now I'm helping out another store, and then eventually they want to make me a manager at a different store.
Gotcha. All right.
Like I said, I want to get that experience under my belt for a little minute.
Yeah, makes sense. No, that's crazy, man.
Yeah. I said it's not a hard job, but I do what I can to make money and shit. And then, like I said, that's why I'm able to fucking play the Switch and everything. And I can just sit down, especially at the gas station, especially like I'm on my own, so like I just like I said, get my responsibilities done, and I got like an hour or two of free time.
There you go. Yeah. No, that's awesome, man.
And at least when I'm like taking care of customers, I do gotta like press pause and everything, so I try not to like play like a crazy game.
Mario Kart knockout.
Can't play like online or anything, but yeah, I'll play like fucking a little bit of Super Mario Bros or something. Like, cause I never finished U, so I'll play through that a bit. Like,
I remember when we played I think it was the original Mario Bros in a freezer.
Yeah, my old job. Oh my god.
Yeah. It's like, I think the 3DS is acting up.
Dude, that shit was like lagging. Like, that shit was gonna break, bro.
That's wild. Is that video still up?
Oh yeah, I don't think I deleted any of the videos from like back then.
That's funny though.
Yeah, they're all still up. I got a lot of videos I recorded at my old job. Like I remember like there's like this one about like how like Nintendo like took down like the Smash Bros. They took down like this like whole ass Smash Bros. Like tournament event or something. So
I remember that.
This little video like probably you're the Smash Bros. Community, and then it was like came out with like this giant hammer camera.
I remember that one. I think that was like one of your first ones.
Yeah, cause like in the freezer we had this like big old mallet to help like break the ice whenever there was like an ice build up. It was like the mallet for Smash Bros.
That's funny.
I remember I also recorded like a Pokemon video there. It was like I brought my DS there, and I remember like figuring out like an Easter egg. And you see like my gloves and everything in the video. I'm just there like talking about hey, you fucking you rub the screen. That was probably like one of my most popular videos too. My most popular short.
That's awesome.
I saw that comments about that. Yeah, like especially like ZA coming out. Like I guess like that's what's probably like making it popular. People typing like, Pokemon ZA or something. Because I don't know, something about X and Y, I guess. I don't know.
That's crazy.
That's goofy.
All right, man. I think that's about it.
Dude, that's. Shit, I feel like we talked about nothing like substance, but I'm glad we were able to, yeah, about Pokemon and Nintendo, I meant. Other games and stuff, dude.
Well, it's all Nintendo based, anyways.
Yeah, shit.
So it's all good.
Yeah, shit, we got a good yap session in.
Heck yeah.
Hope people find enjoyment in this, man. Shoot.
Right. All right,
We've been out
man.
informative.
Yeah. All right, man. But
Yeah,
see ya.
I appreciate